Hello everyone, I'm Swanik and this is my friend Ashrit.
Hi,
We will be going on a 10-day tour of the South Island in New Zealand and it will be really fun.
we are waiting at the airport and waiting for our plane to Christchurch.
Here is a 10-second montage of us going there. We have landed in Christchurch.
First things first, we're gonna watch a cricket match between New Zealand and Australia.
See you there. By the way, this is Ashrit's brother.
Hi.
He will be with us on this trip. We are here at the cricket stadium. It's really nice over here. We got a lot of people clapping. I almost managed to get a photo with Mitchell Stark, but he was only signing bats. So that's quite disappointing, but I'm having a lot of fun. Sachin Ravindra just got out. The Aussies are celebrating. I think it's time for lunch.
Kane Williamson will return to the crease for the second session, not out for 9.
Sadly, we won't stay for the second session as we are going to another
overs
place.
in the session.
Bye.
And 3 wickets.
I'm on the ground here. It's really big, but honestly, I'm just happy that I'm on the ground. Arsenal should be coming any second now. But just take a moment to appreciate how big this stadium is. There are a lot of people, but as it's lunch break, I don't think I'll be able to get to see the players, and we will go before the second session starts. So, yeah, see you there. We are now on the bus back from the stadium and we are going to a place which we won't tell you. We will reach there in about 4 hours. Until then, we will show you some of the scenery we see along the way.
This trip is made by EU Holidays, so it would be great if you can probably just book. You can talk to them and try booking some tours.
And we don't know whether this trip will be really good, but at the start itself it is really exciting. So we think this trip will be really good.
We are very enthusiastic.
Yes. You can see some sheep there, and we're passing through a place called Canterbury Bay. So most of the area around here is pretty flat. And then when we get to the west coast, it gets more mountainous, and there's a lot of rainfall there. Most of you would know that New Zealand is Aotearoa in Maori. But however, in this tour, we are going to go to some English places and also some native Maori places. For example, the English places are Queenstown, Christchurch, Greymouth. However, the Maori places are places like Lake Tekapo, Aoraki, aka Mount Cook, and Hokitika. So we get to see a mix of both foreign and native cities. There are also a few horses here, as well as some sheep, but mostly the sheep. Actually, did you know that there are more sheep than humans in New Zealand? Yes, it's a really crazy fact, and some of you might probably already know this. So on the way, we will see a lot of sheep. I will try to take a few videos of some sheep. Actually, there are a lot of them, and they like grazing on this plain grass. I think it's really nice to see all these, as because in Singapore and other countries, maybe some of you which are living in, we don't get to see a lot of animals. So this trip will be really nice, as we get to see a lot of nature, and also about half of our time spent here will be spent in the bus. A lot of sheep there, you just saw it.
Another fun fact, southern New Zealand is populated with almost more than half of its life by nature.
Here you can see some green bushes, and on the other side there's also some plains. I think you can see it in the reflection of our phone, and occasionally some little houses and towns pop up. In the distant background, you can see mountains, which means that we are getting closer to the west coast. And another integral part of New Zealand is mountains. Almost everywhere you look, there are mountains. Also occasionally, there are some workers who work on the fields, And it's just really nice. Over here we have a bit of a small valley with some cows at the bottom. We have stopped for a pit stop and for a toilet break for around 10 minutes. It's quite nice. It's just like a hill, bit of a mountain range up ahead. How is this scenery, Ashrit?
It's nice, awesome.
So
And any words that describe good?
yes. So our next pit stop will be in about
I feel
1 hour.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
He has no idea what he's saying. Trust me. There's a donut there. This is like a iconic thing of Springfield. It looks like something called the Simpson. So we just came back from a break and we're continuing. So we're about halfway here from Christchurch to the place. This is the one bridge. So only one person, only one way can go on this. And sometimes it alternates. And the bus driver called this the land of the one bridge. So we're arriving at our first pass, and the mountains over here are just absolutely massive. And this pass it goes slightly up the mountain. However, these mountains aren't going to be the last ones we see in this trip. Look how high we're getting, and that's where we came from, all the way down in the bottom. And you can see one of the tallest peaks here. Although not the tallest in New Zealand, because it has a number of rocks. There's also a lake here, somewhat in between of the mountains. Also, not only there are mountains, there are also lakes. As you can see, we have gone lower, and the mountains are getting even higher and higher. Just look at that. We have some rock formations here, and it looks like this was used in a movie, something. I never watched that, so I don't know. But there's a lot of things. Also, we are nearing some sort of ski over here, so we'll show you that shot. Also, at the back we have a trailer where all our suitcases are stored, and even though it's only connected by like a small connection, it's still really strong, and we really hope that it will stay in the end.
And we really hope that it won't get detached.
Yes.
Because what if it gets detached right now?
Imagining to think of it. We're still under the lake right beside the mountains. Currently Ashrit is sleeping, so he cannot participate. And the mountains have only just gotten higher. I think in about a few minutes we'll be arriving to the second spot. We have stopped at our second pit stop, somewhere in between the mountains and near a train. It is actually really cold, and I have to wear my jacket. And Ashrit is sleeping, so he can't come out. But I really like this. The train's about to leave. The train is moving away, although at quite a surprisingly slow rate. I'm not sure why this carriage has been left behind, but as the train goes, let's just appreciate the scenery. The mountains are so far, and the train has gone. So we are going to our final stop, which will take around 1.5 hours. And then after that we will have dinner and we will sleep in our accommodated hotels. We have just arrived in Greymouth, a place around 20 kilometers away from Arthur's Pass's village. We have stopped for a while for dinner at a place called Monteith Brewing Co. Then after that we will go to our hotel. The entrance to the restaurant is over here, and once you go inside it's pretty big with a lot of customers. And then over by the side we can even go by the inside. There's an outside section. There's like a second section which we set in. It's over here. It's like separated from the main part. Oh yeah, and Ashrit woke up. And then outside we also got a little bit of like a barbecue type arena area outside, in the cold, and it has some umbrella. So this is what is served to us part of the EU package. So first we got some French fries with some garlic. I got it. It tastes pretty nice. Then we got some gurner with tartare sauce. We got coarse fried chicken and gravy. Some sauces. Then we got garlic and chili prawns. Over here, some chili cheese garlic bread, some warm Thai chicken salad, and finally the dessert koi fudge brownie. Now that our dinner is done, we are going back to our hotel.
It's about a 2 minutes journey back.
We are staying at a hotel called Uptown for the night.
We're gonna stay here for one night and we're gonna continue our journey around.
Yes, we will check out tomorrow from here at 8:30. Here is the room tour. It's a pretty big room with two beds, and it's really nice. However, as the surroundings outside is cold, there is no aircon over here. So there are two options. Number one, you can either turn on the fan, or number two, you can open the window and take in the cold air. But we won't do that because it's already cold. So from the entrance, when you walk, we have a TV with obviously my channel. There's also a bedside table with some bottles and a telephone you can call. There's also a keypad. Over here, there is also a QR code with which you can use your Wi-Fi. And then over here, there's also something like a mini coffee table with some coffee packets and a lot of power cables around. There's also a kettle and some cutlery below just in case you want to have a light snack. Over here, we got two chairs, and we stored our suitcases here. And then outside the curtain, we have the scenery. It's pretty nice. We got the mountain in the background, and we can even enter in outside. But as it's cold, I don't think we'll go now. Over here, we have the bathroom. Over here, we have two beds. So maybe maximum 4 people can sleep here. We are going for a night walk outside the hotel, and even though it's already 8:40, the sky looks like it's around 7:30. So we're fully strapped up because it's really cold now. There's a big breeze. We just crossed the road from the hotel, and here's a lakeside view. It's really nice, especially in the night. There's also some sort of clock tower right beside here. I don't think we can climb up, but it actually shows the correct time. So this is really nice. So that is all for today. So right after this, we'll go back to our rooms and we'll sleep.
Today was really enjoyable and fun.
The bus ride was really cool, and seeing the mountains was really fun.
We could see some dried up snow everywhere. The plants were beautiful. The sight
Yes,
was awesome.
I would give it probably a 9 out of 10, as although it's really good, maybe there are still some misunderstandings. For example, to go to the cricket match, we had to book a cab, but it took a really long time to come, and maybe maybe it's Uber fault, we don't know, but still there was some inconvenience. But it was a really good experience overall, and we hope the same thing happens tomorrow when we go to another place.
And I would also give it a 9.5
Why?
out of 10 because the 0.5 is because it's really cold. I can't tolerate the cold. My nose starts hurting after a few minutes.
Yeah, it's actually really cold. The breeze is very strong. We have to wear all these protection.
It's not protection. It's snow gear or something.
Yeah, snow gear, whatever it is. So, see you tomorrow where we'll go to somewhere else. Bye-bye.
Oh, and tomorrow's episode is going to be a really special one.
Stay tuned. Bye.